We continue once again our courageous conversation tonight. Nobody's business. And it's become clear that finding employees to fill open positions is certainly a challenge.
KOLR 10's Lauren Barnes reports on one population of job candidates that's overlooked: ex-criminals, and how they could make up the future workforce.
Funny story.
That probably depends on your sense of humor.
I actually trained the judge's dog that I went in front of several times. And I built a pretty good relationship with him and his wife. Leave it.
Brandon Gearhart is always up for a good laugh, even at his own expense.
Let's do that again. That's not what I planned on saying at all. I'm nervous. So, yeah.
After all, he has a lot to smile about these days. Gearhart and his wife are the new owners of the Holiday Inn in Rogersville. It's a dog boarding and training facility where the service dog nonprofit for veterans, Canines for Camo, first got its legs. But church is where the founder and former building owner put faith in Gearhart.
My young adult life, I got in trouble, started running with the wrong crowd, started using drugs. That led me to prison a few times. The last time when I went to prison, I got out in 2011. Met John at church. He offered me a job, and I've been working for him. I've been his lead trainer for the last over 4 years.
We looked at other ways to make money, so having a job is really important to staying out.
That's Josh Coots, who's had similar problems with drugs. As of April 1st, he's hoping his stints in prison are over, now that he has a job lined up.
I've pretty much been incarcerated on and off 15 out of the last 20 years or so, and it's been a hard road.
Through the Missouri Job Center's Apply program, Coots found an honest way to make a living working in wastewater treatment.
A stack of books about NETOL. It's pretty extensive, a lot of math.
The Career Center sends interested employers into the Ozarks Correctional Center before prisoners are expected to be released to start the interview process.
Our output is determined by the amount of sewers that we have.
Becky Thomas, the co-owner of 3rd Street Sportswear in Ozark, has done plenty of her own independent interviewing, but finds industrial seamstresses, like other skilled labor, is hard to come by.
If you drive down any street in Southwest Missouri, you're going to see now hiring signs from a variety of businesses. I've got one, the mechanic shop next door probably has one, the restaurant down the street has one.
Turns out the women's prison in Vandalia was exactly the barbed wire fenced rock some of the talent she needed was hiding under. The prison offers a commercial sewing class, and though nearly all of 3rd Street sewers have worked there for decades and have no criminal background, Thomas is open to looking in non-traditional places to find new employees, as long as they have the skills and work ethic.
They're going to be coming back to the community. So the big question is, how do you want them?
Thomas addresses the concerns of hiring an ex-con head-on.
I haven't had anybody steal from me. I haven't had anybody threaten me. They're just like anybody else. And in some ways, they're really open about their background.
I got a lot to lose.
And Gearhart is taking every criticism.
And I do feel there's probably some people that are probably a little on edge about dealing with someone that's been through a shady past.
As an opportunity to learn.
Most people they love a good success story at the same time.
And to laugh.
Yeah.
In Springfield, Lauren Barnes, Ozarks First.
Good boy. Good job, buddy. Good boy.